Hey guys, it's Knight. Thank you so much for your support on the last video. It did way better than I ever thought. I thought that video was going to be locked at 0 views for a hot minute, but you guys definitely made my day with that, so thank you very much. But today I want to talk about some pretty serious topics that seemingly resurfaced. As you can probably tell from the title, I'll be talking about the Cody Ko situation. Cody Ko is a comedy YouTuber with over 6 million subscribers, who aside from a past couple controversies seems relatively well respected within the content creation community. However, recently, his character has been called into question, with commentary YouTuber D'Angelo Wallace shedding some light on some previously obscure issues. In his most recent video, titled An Uncomfortable Video About Cody Ko, D'Angelo talks about a podcast featuring Tana Mojo, in which she discusses a time where she did, for a lack of a better term, did the devil's tango with Cody. This problem arises when she revealed her age during this event, in which she was only 17 while Cody was already 25. With this information coming to light, there's been a surprising amount of people downplaying, even justifying the events described. While I won't be going into the fine details of these events, if you want to know more about these events, I will be leaving a link to D'Angelo's original video talking about the situation in the description. In this video, I'll be discussing the downplaying of the severity of the accusations due to Tana's age during the time of these events, and the justification of Cody's alleged actions due to Tana's character and past controversies. First things first, we need to talk about the downplaying of the severity of these accusations due to Tana's age, because there are a lot of people simply saying, oh yeah, she's 17. That means she's on the cusp of being 18 already, man, so it's really not that deep. That's a retarded ass argument, and let me tell you why. First of all, it's a law. Regardless of what you think of that law, it's still a law. You have to be 18 before you consent, and therefore you shouldn't be sleeping with people who are under that legal age of consent. So regardless of what you think of, oh, she's basically already there, it doesn't matter. She is not legally old enough for you to be pulling shit like that. Secondly, there is a damn good reason why that law is in place. And that's because your brain is not truly developed until you're 18. Everything before 18, your brain is constantly developing at a fast rate. And because of that, a kid can be easily manipulated into doing shit like this. So yeah, it makes sense why the age of consent is the way it is. At least to me, this comes across as an attempt from Cody to manipulate and coerce this little girl into doing something that she wouldn't otherwise do because she's not able to make those kind of decisions yet. She doesn't understand the gravity of this decision. And when she was speaking on that podcast in front of all those people, which by the way, the podcast was in front of a live audience, yeah, when she was speaking in front of those people, it didn't seem she understood how bad the situation, the weight, the gravity of the situation. Because at the time that she made this decision, she wasn't in her right mind. She could not have made the right decision because she was a minor. Her brain wasn't that developed. Next thing I want to talk about is the justification of Cody's alleged actions due to Tana's bad character. Now, I'll be completely honest. I don't really know much about Tana Mojo. I know that she's definitely a controversial figure within the content creation community, and she has done some bad shit before. I have heard of TanaCon, and from what I can hear, that was a shit show. However, just because she's a supposed bad person, that doesn't mean that just magically makes whatever bad things that happen to her a good thing for the rest of people. It doesn't matter how bad someone is. If something bad happens to them, that doesn't magically justify it. We've seen it here recently during the Donald Trump assassination attempt, where people try to justify the actions of someone who's completely sick in the head, trying to justify someone trying to inflict harm on someone else because the person they're inflicting harm onto is a bad person. Look, I truly believe Donald Trump is condemned to the deepest, darkest, and fiery pits of hell once he dies, but he doesn't deserve to be assassinated, just like Tana Mojo didn't deserve to be essentially manipulated into having sexual intercourse with an adult while she was still a minor. Just because the person being harmed is a bad person. That doesn't immediately make the person inflicting the harm in the first place any better of a fucking person. The person who tried to kill Donald Trump is still incredibly fucking evil. The motherfucker just tried to kill a man. And Cody Ko, someone who tried and succeeded in having sex with a minor, is a piece of shit and deserves to rot in prison with the other fucking pedophiles. But guys, before this turns into a rant, I'm gonna end this right here. Let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comment section below. I'm really curious. Like I said, I truly believe that Cody Ko is completely in the wrong in this situation, regardless of who Tana Mongeau is and regardless of the bad things she's done in the past. She doesn't deserve what happened to her those years ago. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.